Hello, welcome back to the stream. This is Kermit the Streamer. We're back doing our Aetherdrift kind of blue base affinity deck. We lost our first match, but here we go with the remainder. We've got a lot of decent things happening here, but I do, after our first run with this, I do worry that this deck just doesn't have the sauce, whatever that sauce is. We're going to go ahead and do what we can, though. See if we can scrabble together 2 wins out of this one. These matches are best 2 out of 3, so it does give us a chance to sideboard between matches, which is nice. I always prefer having that option. It just makes the play more, I don't know, more akin to what you would have at like a local tournament, or even a more broader ranged limited tournament where you're playing with just more skill on the table, in my opinion. Most of the thrust on Arena is best of 1, and best of 1's okay. I mean, it's still playing Magic, but it's just not, it really kind of leans into the variability, and after a time it gets really, I don't know, not great feeling. This is a terrible hand, but we're gonna keep it. We're on the draw, rather. And there we go. We got something good as a 2-drop. I mean, it doesn't really do anything when we put it down, but it at least uses our mana, and that's important. We also got the Wixit. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him out because he blocks the sarcophagus. Probably gets killed by the sarcophagus in a trick, but we got to do something, and that's a 2-drop that we have. So force him to use his trick or his kill spell or whatever. So now we can make the refueler, and if we need to, we can do a bounce off. I don't think now's the time to really do the bounce off. I think this Riptide Gearhulk ended up kind of being a trap for us. So I think I am going to do the bounce off here. Reason being, when we exhaust the refueler, it'll be a creature now, and it's a creature that can block that sarcophagus all day if it needs to. So the tempo here is really important. He couldn't just recast this guy. When he does recast it, he has to cast it off curve. So that's why I think that was a good play, worth doing. And now we just have turn after turn of Thopterists, which leaves us in a pretty good spot, I think. You still can't crew this yet. Oh yeah, you can. I forgot, because the +1/+1 from zombies. Alright, so now we can do Spike Shell Harrier. But I think no, for now we do a Nibble Thopterist and just hit for 4. It puts the most material on the table. And Harrier will be real nice when we can make him think he's almost to max speed, or take him off of max speed. Be real nice if we can find another planes, but it's not highly likely. We've only got 2 more left in the deck, and we've got the 1 Tranquil Cove. Ooh, that hurts. Probably should have stuck a Thopter in front of that, but can't be bothered. See, the fact that this has haste is a big deal and a problem. we don't get to lower his speed because he has to be faster than us for us to actually lower his speed. Well, I guess that's good then. That's the nice thing about these 1/1 Thopters, is they're aggressive when they need to be, or they're chump blockers. That's the better plan. Sad thing here is that we don't have any flying to hit him with at this point. Now we've got something. We'll make another Thopterist here. We're going to go ahead and attack, I think, with the Harrier. He's probably just going to stick something in front of it. I think we need to kill the Paragon. Here, I think we put the Thopterist in front of something. I really don't want to lose the Refueler because we're going to get an extra card from it next turn. What I'd really like to happen next turn is to be able to do this, get a land, and put a Guidelight Optimizer. We're just going to chump. I don't like it, but it's the right move. Okay. Tactile Terror is real nice here. We're going to do that. We're going to play the Optimizer, so we're going to go up 2 life. We don't have a good attack here, but we did do something. We did affect the board. We've got another chump blocker. We couldn't attack with just the Thopter because this guy has a reach. So now the Optimizer gets put in front of this giant mech cycle. I think it really hurts us that we didn't get a starting column. That's everything right here. Not being able to play this guy. Really just for the tempo advantage too. Thing has prowess too. Interesting. Yeah, I really think that this is kind of a trap card for our deck. If we had skewed more to the white, we'd probably be fine. But we definitely went more towards this black Tactile Terror, and I think with that being the case, I think Riptide Gearhulk just doesn't make sense in the deck. It's not so impactful a card that it should have worked my build in the way that it has. Yeah, that's good for him. We're now in a spot where it's kind of interesting. Like, we might want to go ahead and try to get rid of this thing. He kills both. I just don't like it. I think we just use our Thopter, which is not really doing anything for us. So now we don't get a card when we exhaust this. That's a little sad. We could still draw planes though. Howler's Heavy. Interesting. Not helpful. So I think I'm gonna do this. 2, 3, 4. Because then we still have mana for Howler's Heavy, for the cycle on Howler's Heavy. We still have no good attacks really, but we might be able to cobble together a good block. So here we run the risk of losing one of our Pactile Terrors. I think it might just be better to do this. Because if he's got a trick, we're sunk. Whereas we're still kind of in the game if we play another Pactile Terror. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this, and then we'll play the Transit Mage to get the other Pactile Terror, and I think we actually win that version of things. We can't attack still. It's going to take another artifact. We need to draw another like cheap artifact, or we just die. Transit Mage can get in front of the Spiromech cycle. I think we can go ahead and stick both of these in front of that too, just to get rid of the threat. We're only going to lose one of these without a trick. Alright, that's good. Anything that makes this game last an extra turn is everything. So I think we just win. We make our Pactile Terror, 3 drain, and then we make another artifact, and it's game over. So never underestimate the power of multiples of a card like Pactile Terror. It can make you come back pretty well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of Riptide Gearhulk. We don't have any other white stuff, so then we're just going to shift our mana. We'll go with a 10-7 basically. That's 15-16 lands, and then how are we going to fill up our last hole? We'll put this guy in there. So now we have no white in the deck whatsoever. This should bring us a little bit more consistency. I'm trying to think about whether or not to bring the compactor in. Well, I think I'm happy here. We're on the draw again. We play a diversion unit turn 2. Ooh, that's a good. That guy gets you speed 2 up by himself, which is pretty good. Lackluster turn 2 against this card. So we're going all aggro. Kind of a meaningless blocker here. We can get our memory guardian out next time. Oh, Chandra Spark Hunter. Oh, we're losing this game. This Planeswalker is so good.
No time to think. Just drive.
Like, she changes the way you play the game. Like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to stop this. No, I dare not block here. We'll make our memory guardian, and then we'll hit for 2. We gotta keep this Planeswalker. If this Planeswalker gets to 7, it's just game over.
Let's shift gears.
We're at max speed, so this guy has Death Touch now. Yeah. Okay.
The pace.
I can't attack right now. If he attacks with the Thrill Seeker, I just have to put something in front of it.
No time to think. Just drive.
Thing I like about this Chandra Spark Hunter is it makes the game feel like it's going really fast. It does the thing that you're supposed to feel when you're playing the racing set. So just hats off to this card. Ouch.
Kick it into high gear.
Howler's Heavy is a great card to be able to cycle against something with that touch. We can't dare take a hit here, so. And now he can do his thing, so. I don't like it, but I think our best play is to just do this. He gets its emblem now, and it's pretty much game over. Yeah, there we go. So whenever they make an artifact, we're just in trouble.
The pace.
Nice thing here is that we can still cycle the Howler's Heavy whenever he comes to attack, or we just crew Ranger's Refueler.
Rev him up.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about that emblem. For 0, she can make a thing that does the 3 damage. So, and then she gets to activate the. Oh, we're just dead. Forget about it. Alright, so we need early game interaction, scrap compactor, a wreck remover would be okay. I think we're going to take out the 2 stall outs here. Just try to clog that board. Okay, we can play off of this. Huh. Nice. think we block here. We'll see what they do. Well, they should just attack first. Guess the thrill seeker that puts them up 2-2 immediately. I don't think he should attack here, but he might. This sucks right here. Oh, well, this doesn't have Death Touch yet, so we could still team block if we want to. Oh, got rid of our Nimble Thopterus. That's really good. For 1 mana, he got to get rid of our 4-drop, which is nice. So I can block here. But I don't think I want to. He would still get to go up speed. He would just put the Dynamite Diver's damage on me. So it kind of is very, very sad. So we're gonna go ahead and attack all in, just because if he goes to crew the Goda, I can just bounce it, which is probably what I need to do. We're dead. He gets 2 cards per turn now. Yeah, we're just dead. I'm gonna concede that. Alright, before we play our final match, I'm gonna go ahead and take the White Gear Hulk out. The deck is missing the pieces to be able to actually play that thing. So now we're just trying to get another extra 150 gems. I do like this set a lot. It's not as good as, in my mind, as the original Kaladesh, but I like the race theme. It works. I prefer slower sets too, which it's funny that this set that's so focused around speed is slower, but it is. It just has been. It's one of the slowest formats we've had in a long time. And I prefer slower. I also hate it because the games are so hard, but if I had the pick, it's what I would want every time. We'll go ahead and attack here. Glitch Ghost is born to die, basically. We can stick it in front of their 2-drop, it's fine. If and when we get to max speed, we'll be able to cash it in for value. This sucks because that card defeats stall out. It's like, oh, you got a stall out? That's nice. So in our sideboarding, we'll just be getting rid of stall out. Thank you very much. Howler's Heavies block this guy nicely, though. The only problem is he can pump it. And he will gladly do so. But the nice thing is, once we exhaust this guy, that's a good blocker for this one. So, Let me just clog up the board with a bunch of 3/4s. We could have attacked there. I don't know why we didn't. Yeesh. So he's going to be putting counters down. Light shield parry doesn't let him survive here, and it doesn't let him kill an extra target, so I'm fine with blocking. What's the other trick that saves him here? Is there one? I don't think there is. Defend the rider, execute and indestructible. Okay, yeah, there is one. That's right. This is like the serpent skin variant. It just doesn't give the +1/+1 counter. Again, we could have attacked with the 1/1, 1/3. Now this is less cool because in order to block the Mustang, we've got to give up 2 pieces. I still think it's the right thing to do. I just don't like doing it. We gotta get rid of this Beast Rider. Then stall out becomes a card again. Ugh. Hideous. Alright, that's pretty much matched then, I think. I mean, I guess stall out still buys us, slows us down, slows things down a little bit. This ability right here. Damn it. Well, I guess these don't actually untap. I guess they just they get a stun counter removed. So it just made it to where stall out is less effective. All right. Let's put things on the board. So now he gets to untap everything. We do still have flying attacks, so that's something. He's just got so much mana. He gets to pump the thing. Veteran Beast Rider is nuts. It's a great mana sink. Okay, we'll get 2 cards here, at least. Oh, he's got reach. We're gonna draw 2 cards a turn. That's something. I just don't see what we have to stay alive. Some combination of Pact Altera shenanigans, maybe. We need more time. And that we just don't have. Would love to get Spike Shell Harrier here, but we don't have enough mana. Alright, lean into what we can do. What else can we do? Alright, you can have the game. So we get Rip Claw Wrangler in, and we're going to take out the stall outs, and then I guess we throw in the scrap compactor. Maybe we just put in Ether Jackets. Yep. Dreadlight Optimizer. Any hand that starts with that is something. Gonna put out Venom Wix just because it blocks the nesting bot, keeps their speed down. We have a play here of maybe trying to get to max speed and then use card advantage. That's our best plan right now. Probably compact our Aetherdrift. Yeah, make him use a trick. That's fine. Oh, now he's got reach. That's a problem. We're just not equipped to deal with it either. I'm gonna try to hold off on camera launcher as long as possible. Because if we can get the Pactile Terror activation or Ranger's Refueler activation, it'd be really good. Oh well. We can do exhausting as an instant, so we've got no gas. So Venom-Wix, it needs something like Pactile Terror to get you some roundabout damage. So this is a good example of why cheap flyers don't really work, this particular block. And it's because there's a lot of reach. Just a lot of reach. Ew. Just seems to me like saddling this thing up and attacking is just fine. I've got to commit a lot of resources to block it. And he can still scrap compact at least one of my blockers, so he basically just gets to take his pick of what he wants to eat here. I gotta throw everything in front of it. And then, yeah. And if the trick is good enough, I'm toast. Oh yeah. Forget about it. This is insane too because the tokens help crew this thing. See, Saddle 5 would normally be like, don't touch this, but when it comes with something to get you halfway there, this may as well be a Saddle 5. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. Let's see, this would be fine, but he can scrap compact one of them. I think we just take 20. Alright, that's game. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. Didn't know this would be a complete bust. I do think, I stand by what I said originally, trying to run the white gear hook warped this build for sure. That basically cost me the first match of every round. Skystreak Engineer is not it. And then the thing I did like about this deck was Pact Terrors. The combination of Transit Mage and Pact Terror was really nice, especially when I could get more than one in play. But anyway, let me know what you think. I definitely am well aware of this not going well. It could have gone better. We did play some really good decks though, so like some of the time you're just going to play people with good decks, and that's going to be what happens. So thanks for joining me, and have a great time.